The BL dramas of 2024 so far are doing the best they can to give us something new to the table, and that's evident when it comes to their ratings as of now. In this video, we will be having the list of BL series of this year, which got the highest ratings so far. Anyway, you may view certain BL series that are blocked if you live in a different country and are unable to access them through ExpressVPN. If you choose to take advantage of the 12-month plan, use the link in the description below to receive a 49% discount and 3 months free. Without further ado, let us begin the video. Coming at number 10, Jazz for Two. Korean BL dramas are often rated quite low, probably because of a simple plot and a straightforward storyline. But Jazz for Two is quite a complicated show, because it did not revolve around cute little guys showcasing their love for each other, but more on the tension they cause due to their differences. If it's only about red flags, some characters might be on the top list, and that added some interesting storyline on how they would redeem their characters. Jazz for Two follows the story of Tae-yi, who lost his will to live after the death of his older brother, who's known for a genius jazz pianist. But a new transfer student reminds him of his older brother, who also plays jazz, and that's one reason why he gets on his nerves. When they are paired for a joint performance together, their emotions begin to develop. Jazz for Two can be watched on iQIYI and Gaga Ulala. Number 9 on our list, My Love Mix-Up. This might be based on an adaptation of a popular Japanese manga, but fans love it despite its flaws. I'm a huge fan of Gemini and Fourth, and their chemistry on their previous BL dramas was one of the highlights why they become a lot popular. But My Love Mix-Up has been criticized for having bad editing and transition, and also about their chemistry in the series. On the other hand, some fans are also defending the show for being a light-hearted plot and a romantic comedy. My Love Mix-Up follows the story of Adam, who has a secret crush on Matmi, the girl who sits next to him in class. When Adam borrows her eraser, he sees a name, Kongtap, written on it. To make it even more complicated, Kongtap sees his name on the eraser that Adam drops and thinks Adam has a crush on him. My Love Mix-Up can be watched on YouTube and View. Number 8 on our list, 4 Minutes. We only got 2 episodes in for this drama, but the rating is already quite high for it to be included in this list. But ratings aside, 4 Minutes is definitely one of the best I have seen this year, even though it isn't completed yet. The intriguing and exciting plot is present, the characters are well written, and the overall series is on a different level. 4 Minutes follows the story of Great, a university student who gains the power to see 4 minutes into the future. Then he meets Time, a resident surgeon who gets attracted to him after they see each other in the hospital. Due to the feelings they have, their relationship starts to grow. 4 Minutes can be watched on View. Number 7 on our list, Only Boo. This is probably a surprise to most of us, but GMM.TV's highest-rated BL released in 2024 so far is Only Boo. Personally, this is one of my favorites because of how fluffy the show is. Some might say the school BL dramas have been done a couple of times already, but Only Boo felt so fresh because of the actors who gave life to the colorful characters. Only Boo follows the story of Moo, a grade 12 student who dreams of becoming an idol. When his mother transfers him to a different school, he meets Kang, a teenager who sells curry rice at their school. Due to Moo's perseverance to let Kang know how he feels for him, the latter starts to fall in love with him. But in order to achieve his dream of becoming an idol, Moo has to choose his dreams over his love for Kang. Only Boo can be watched on YouTube. Number 6 on our list, Century of Love. The series just got ended yesterday, but Century of Love has already been dubbed as one of the masterpieces of 2024. It's already given that this BL has a great plot to begin with, but the main couple is truly outstanding in this series. The chemistry is superb, and everything about them is just natural. Century of Love follows the story of San, who has been a faithful lover to Watt. When the latter died, San vowed to spend his life to wait for her to reincarnate, but to no avail. If he's unable to find Watt within the century's time window, San would suffer a tragic death for eternity. When the final year of the century is about to end, San meets V, a charming young man who seems to be connected to his life. Century of Love can be watched on Netflix. Number 5 on our list, Unknown. When it comes to the list of masterpieces for this year, Unknown easily comes to my mind because of how great it was. It's a different drama, yet the feeling is quite familiar and natural. Unknown follows the story of Wei Tian, the breadwinner of his family after he lost his parents at a young age. Aside from his biological sister, Wei Tian has also adopted Ji Yuan when he was still a child. Years later, the three of them are living a good life, until Ji Yuan confessed that he has feelings for Wei Tian. Will it affect their family because of their feelings? Unknown can be watched on Viki and Youku. Number 4 on our list, My Stand-In. Another masterpiece that we got earlier this year is My Stand-In, and I personally love this series so much. Of course, it isn't a perfect show because of some red flags that we saw in the beginning of the drama series, but I truly enjoyed how everything unfolded in the end. My Stand-In follows the story of Joe, a stuntman of the famous actor Tong. When he meets Ming, the two begin a relationship that's a secret to everybody. After some time, Joe learns that Ming only sees him as a stand-in for Tong, and that forces him to work on a foreign set, which caused a deadly accident. Years later, Joe wakes up in a different body yet having the same name as him. Will he go back to his former life? My Stand-In can be watched on iQIYI. Number 3 on our list, I Hear the Sunspot. Japanese BL dramas are often rated much lower compared to other BL dramas, for unknown reason, but I Hear the Sunspot proves that Japanese BL series are also worth watching. To be honest, this BL actually reminds me of Last Twilight, which aired last year, probably due to having a character who has a disability. This kind of dramas is a good way to give them representation and also a uniqueness on its own. I Hear the Sunspot follows the story of Sugihara Kohei, a young man who often misunderstood due to his hearing disability. Because of this, he is forced to keep his distance, but everything changes when Sagawa Taichi comes to his life. The outspoken and cheerful young man encourages him that his hearing loss isn't his fault at all. Due to their closeness, they begin to develop feelings for each other. I Hear the Sunspot can be watched on iQIYI and Gagao Lala. Number 2 on our list, Osun's Love Returns. Another Japanese BL series in this lineup is Osun's Love Returns, and fans really love this BL so much because of the romance comedy genre, and of course due to the three main characters. Osun's Love Returns follows the story of Haruta Soichi and Maki Ryota, who returned from Singapore and started living together as newlyweds. But due to their overload work and household chores, the two decide to try housekeeping services to make their life easier. But it turns out that the person they hire is the retired Kurosawa Musashi. Will it cause them another love triangle? Osun's Love Returns can be watched on Viki, Prime Video, and Gaga Ulala. Number 1 on our list, Love for Love's Sake. As of now, the current number 1 in terms of ratings is Korea's Love for Love's Sake, and I must say that the series truly deserves it. The show might not have a grand production, but the basics were all done well to make a great drama. Love for Love's Sake follows the story of Tae Myung-ha, a 29-year-old guy who finds himself being transported into a fictional online game as a 19-year-old character. His lone mission is to make Cha Yo-woon happy, but will he able to accomplish his mission if Cha Yo-woon no longer has a reason to smile? Love for Love's Sake can be watched on iQIYI, Netflix, and Gaga Ulala. We are only at the month of August, but the number of highly rated BL dramas is increasing day by day. Which of these BL dramas are your favorites? Thank you for watching. That's it, and see you on the next one.